Okay, guys, I just got this product and I tried it. I like it. And it works pretty good. Okay? So I'm going to show you guys how to use this product. You guys can do what y'all want with it, but, you know, this is how I'm doing it. And I'm going to show you how I did it. It's working pretty well. So, you basically, when you see the spot you want to work with, you scratch it with this part, scratch it with that part, and then when you take this part off, you can actually apply the ink with this part. But I like to just use this. I'd rather just use this part to put my I didn't mean to say ink, but I put my paint on with that part, and then this part is in the end. That's your clear coat, the gloss. All right, so let's get to it. You find your mark, okay, and then you basically clean it out, okay, clean it out like that, all right. But me personally, I don't even want to use this. Why? Because you can make another scratch on your paint if you do it wrong. If you like, you can scratch right here and make another scratch mark. So me personally, I wipe it off. Okay. Now, no matter what, it seems like you could never get it clean enough. Okay, you can never get it clean enough. But okay, as long as you got pretty much the dirt off of there, you know. So what I do is, this is what I do. You can do what you want, but this is what I do. I wipe it off, right? And instead of going on there and scratching it, I just hit the spots with the paint. And you want a little bit. The less, the better. Sometimes less is more. Now you see this part right here? That's where I scratched it at. I made that when I was scratching it. I made that extra hole, that extra mark. So you gotta be careful. So that's why I don't even use it. I'm just gonna touch up each spot. Okay? I'm just gonna touch each spot. I know everybody gonna say, well, it ain't gonna work, it ain't gonna work. All right, then you use it. Then you use the other part and make more damage than you got. I'm doing what works for me. Okay, so hit every spot. Now you want to put as little as possible. Okay, you don't want to go putting a whole lot on here. And guess what? It's hard for this paint to come off, period. You know? It's hard for this paint to come off, period. You know what I mean? It's just like if you put paint on your car of any other color, it's going to be pretty hard to get it off. So this ain't coming off easy, trust me. Now, some people are gonna be looking at your work all close and everything. If they too close, then they're just being nosy. But guess what? This is gonna look way better than looking at all these white marks on your black paint. And I already did some work with it, and I'm already sold on it. And I'd rather have it look like this than any other way. And I keep hitting them that way. It's giving them plenty of time to dry. Okay. Okay. See? And you gotta have a good, you gotta have a good steady hand too. And remember, you don't want a lot on here. You just want a little bit. And as you can see, it's just that easy. It's just that easy. It's just that easy. It's just that easy. And how was it? Nice. Because this was a line, and I'm just getting them. And like I said, I'd rather see this than all these white marks on my black paint. Now, if I was scratching all of these and cleaning them out, sometimes you can make it worse than what it is. So, you gotta have a steady hand when you're doing that, trust me. I already done did it. Ooh. Can't paint on these like that, boy. Let me tell you. Okay. And as you can see, I'm getting it. And some of these, like, you know, it's a lot of marks on here. I mean, it's a lot of marks here. But you basically just get what you don't like to see. What you don't want to see, you get it. There's a lot of marks on here. So many marks over here, it's pathetic. You know? And you don't want to just start painting the whole thing. But some spots are worse than others. And this don't happen to be one of those spots. See that? Okay. So, you look at it. As you can see, I'll be here all day. Ooh, my leg. Good Lord. All right. Now, I'm gonna put the gloss on it. Okay, so you just take that off like that, right? Dip it in, get a little gloss, and all you need is a little bit. You don't want to do it when it's wet, do it when it's dry. That's it. And then it needs time to dry and cure. Ooh, I cannot be on the knees like that. Woo! Definitely getting too young for this shit. Let me tell you. Okay. You want to do it on a nice day. You don't want it to be raining. The sunnier the better. The hotter the better. But I'll take what I get. This is this shit clear coat. See guys, it's that simple. And as it dries, the flatter you put it on, the smoother you put it on, the better it's gonna look when it's dry. You know? If it's all globby and big old spots, when you put it on, that's how it's gonna dry. So the smoother you get it on, the smoother it's gonna look when it's dry. Now, this stuff ain't magic, but it definitely gonna do the trick, you know? I'd rather see this than see all these marks all over my car. And then once you wash your car, it's gonna look good. Now tomorrow, let it cure all night. And tomorrow, it's gonna look 10 times better. You know what I mean? Now you walk up on it, you're gonna see it. But you're gonna see it quicker than anybody else because you know it's there. Everybody else ain't gonna be looking that hard. You know, you got some people that look real hard because they hate us. But we need haters. Okay, so look like I got all my spots. And then if I wanted to, I can even hit the rest of these. I can hit some of these in here if I wanted to. You know, I'm just getting the bulk of it, just getting the main of it. So I'll let this dry, and then tomorrow, let this cure all night. Tomorrow, let it bake in that sun. Shoot, 2-3 days, it look real good. The more it can sit without being disturbed, the better. All right, folks, there you go. Over and out.